So recently I feel like I've done a lot of serious videos. Well, I mean, as serious as makeup videos can be, right? So like in-depth, thorough makeup review, you know, analysis. And today I just want to do a little bit of change of pace and do a first impression style video. So I've got a whole bunch of new makeup that I've not yet tried. I'm going to apply it for you, tell you what I like, tell you what I don't like. Half of you already know what this lip color is. It's pretty badass, right? I like it. Without further ado, tea or coffee? Tell me in the comment section below. I know that many of you are going to be appalled, but I actually don't drink coffee at all because I'm a tea person. Tea for the win. Okay, for eyeshadow, I'm going to use one of the newish Marc Jacobs Conic eyeshadow palettes. So if you didn't know, recently Marc Jacobs reformulated his eyeshadow palettes, and I've actually got all of the different colorways. They look beautiful. So I'm going to use Scandalust today, which is pretty neutral, but then it's got this cool kind of pop of pink, bit of a warm bronze. We're going to do something fun. So I'm going to take this one first. It's a lot of impact straight away. Full disclosure, I actually don't know where I'm going with this yet. Ooh. And maybe I put a little bit here too. I'm going to take a little bit of this pink and shade, pink and red, and kind of mesh those two colors together. I sometimes experience this with dark mattes, and I'm getting it here. Can you see that kind of line of demarcation through the socket? And it's very difficult to buff out. Okie dokie, what if I try this bronze one? I'm just gonna pop that in the void right here. I've been feeling a bit funny recently. I don't know what it is. The past few weeks I feel just kind of not myself, like a bit spaced out. Maybe I'm PMSing. Is it time for a quarter life crisis yet? Perhaps. I just want to do one finishing touch on these eyes, right? Just to fit another product on my face. These are the Natasha Denona Crystal Top Coats, right? Not the duochrome ones. I bought these ones a little while ago off Beautylish. And I like the idea of using these kind of bitty, glittery top coats on a bare lid for like model, what do you call it? Like model off duty. Like that model off duty look. I watched like a trillion YouTube videos before I bought these, so don't let me down, okay? Is it pretty? Is it pretty? Yeah. I don't know. A little bit of the Ciate Fierce Flicks liquid eyeliner. Now this is a felt tip, and I'll be honest, I tend to prefer brush tip eyeliners, ones that actually look like they have little hairs. Just find that they tend not to dry out so much. This is not a first impression, but I'm gonna pop on a pair of Tarte lashes. Tarte lashes are beautiful. They are synthetic, so they're cruelty-free, and they're really layered and fluffy and gorgeous. Tarte and House of Lashes, those are my two favorite brands for lash styles. Eventually you just get to a stage with lashes where you gotta get yourself a big mirror and you gotta glue yourself to it. Now I've got a conundrum, you see, because I've got a natural lash that's just sticking down right. I've got to pluck it. I've got to pluck my eyelash. Look away, my friends. This might be alarming. Got it. Actually, while I'm here, I'm going to try one of the Tom Ford Kohl Intense. And this is in black. I'm just going to use this to tightline. I'm actually compiling right now an exciting video that may or may not include Tom Ford. Probably shouldn't say these things now because these kind of videos take me forever to film, and you guys in 3 months will be like, where's that damn Tom Ford video? But I'm excited. Okay, now that my eyes are watering and really angry with me, I'm gonna give those a rest and come back to it. For the meantime, I'm gonna finish off the face. You guys, I am so excited about this. This is the Sisley Double Tenseur. So if you are anything like me and you spend all of your life watching YouTube videos, you will have definitely seen this all over the YouTube beauty community. I kid you not, this product is $220. Can you believe that? It's meant to be like a primer, but also like a lifting treatment, and I am so excited to try this today. I don't know what I'm expecting. Hopefully wonderful things. Okay? Okay, it's kind of like a drippy gel. I'm gonna put it on this side first. This has a really strong, almost like a botanical, essential oil scent. Oh, it feels really soothing and cooling. Very tacky indeed. I just want to put that on half of my face, right? And then apply my foundation and see if I can determine a difference between the two sides. And for the foundation, I'm just going to use my regular Armani Luminous Silk. I'm a big believer that if you introduce too many variables in a testing video, then the whole exercise becomes redundant because you don't know how the primer is performing because you put it over a different foundation and a different powder, blah, 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 blah. Nobody cares, Karima. I just have a really obsessive personality, okay? All right, I'm going to bring you closer. So this side is the side with the Sisley primer and this is without. First of all, I just want to say, oh my Lord, how I missed my Armani Luminous Silk. I've been testing a whole bunch of other foundations recently and while I like them, Luminous Silk is my jam. I love this stuff. Okay, moving on. Back to the Sisley primer. To be honest, I'm not sure that you can detect much of a difference between the two sides of my face. You know, one Sisley product that I would totally recommend, it's like one of my top favorite products of all time. If you're a long-time viewer, you will know this. The Sisley Eye Concealer, this stuff is game-changing. I've actually got a new product here that's not terribly dissimilar to the Sisley Under Eye Concealer. It's the Guerlain Color Correcting Highlighter in Apricot. So it's essentially a bit of a peach corrector. I'm gonna try this out today. That is quite a strong peachy color, which is good. It's exactly what I'm looking for. I'm just gonna pop on my regular Shape Tape concealer. Again, I really want to test the corrector. And if I layer too many products, then I don't know what's going on essentially. That corrector, that Guerlain corrector and Shape Tape are a match made in heaven. I used less Shape Tape than I do normally, and this outcome is beautiful. It looks really hydrated and smooth and wonderful. Wow. So this, I'm gathering, is quite a cult product or an emerging cult product. It's the iconic London Illuminating Drops, right? And this is a similar concept to the Cover FX Illuminating Drops in the sense that, let me show you, super intense shine. You know what I find though, at least with the Cover FX drops, I find them really difficult to apply. And I feel like I can always see the edges and it looks a little bit bunchy and texturally. It's not what I want. So I'm super excited to try these and fingers crossed, get a bit of a better outcome. Yeah, I mean, it's nice. It's not insane. It's pretty. Not as pretty as my Charlotte Tilbury Beauty Light one though. That stuff, oof. They're on the subtle side, but I will say that I do prefer this to the Cover FX Illuminating Drops formula because it doesn't dry down so quickly. It gives you a little bit of playtime to kind of blend and make sure those edges are really beautiful. I have a new powder here. This is the Becca Soft Light Blurring Powder in Golden Hour. Is it gold? Is it shimmery? I don't know if I'd be on board with that. I'm gonna try to use this to bake the under eye. Risky. I live on the edge. I think my under eyes are orange. There's no turning back now, so maybe I shouldn't have baked with this. Gotta make the two sides match, so it's got some golden shimmer in it and it turned my under eyes orange. This might be a good powder also if you want to kind of warm up your complexion to actually just tonally shift it. I'm going to try to turn this into a teachable moment. If this ever happens to you and you bake your under eye and it oxidizes and it turns too dark, or on the other hand, it turns too light and ashy, I would get a powder foundation in either a lighter or a darker tone. So in my case, I'm going to go lighter, but if your under eye is looking really white cast and ashy, go for a slightly darker tone and just lightly dab over that area where you made a boo-boo. That doesn't look so bad now. Whew, close call. This is a really exciting product. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Filmstar Bronze and Blush Glow. So you guys might know that the Bronze and Glow is one of my favorite products of all time. It's beautiful. And now instead of a highlight, you can get one that's a blush, if that's more your thing. Just gonna dust this one around the perimeters. I find these powder formulas to be foolproof. Build up to your heart's desire, but it's not like, oh my God, bronze helmet straight away. While we're here, I'm just gonna pop on that blush. This looks like it has a little bit of a golden reflect, a la NARS Orgasm. Let's have a look. You guys know I'm not really one for blush. I would take contour and highlight any day over blush, but that is really pretty. It's a very natural kind of blush. Let's do brows. I'm a little bit of a creature of habit when it comes to my brows, I'll be honest, but I hear everyone talk about the Precisely My Brow by Benefit, and I'm going to try that today. This is quite a hard pencil. That is really nice. I see the hype. I see what everyone's talking about. It's a little bit of a harder formula, so you can actually get a precise hair-like stroke. Sometimes I find that brow pencils just produce a whole bunch of blurry lines. But this is really nice for your fluffy brows. I am a convert. That is going into my little high rotation drawer here. To set those brows into place, I'm just going to use a little bit of soap. Still the best eyebrow gel I've come across. I also ordered the ColourPop brow tamer thingy, which people say is essentially soap brows in a tube. I think it was Jay Kisser that said that. Back to those Tom Ford pencils. Going to use maybe like a minky brown pencil. You can see that that product is so soft that it can get a little bit crumbly. I'm going to use that mink brown into the lower waterline and onto the lash line, really buff it out. And then I'm going to take my Scandalust again, and let's do a little bit of buffing with maybe just this one. I'm just going to finish this look off with a little bit of a tear duct highlight. I've been looking forward to this part of the video since we began the video. Look it. Look it. If you didn't catch that, those are the new Fenty Mademoiselle Slim lipsticks. And when I received that package in the mail, I did one of those stupid things where I like flapped my arms about and I was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. It was really embarrassing, but I'm super excited about it. Okay, this one is Up to No Good, which is kind of like a peachy nude. I'd actually call this more of a popsicle kind of color. It's got more peach than nude, I would say. I think if you paired this with a more neutral lip liner, it'd probably be more wearable, but I think it's cool. Ooh, I really want to try this one. It's blue. This is called Ya Dig. That is such a cool lip color, right? If you're new here, hi, my name is Karima and I compulsively touch my lips so they're always in terrible condition. That's just how it is. I feel like I'm a good test for lip products because if something's going to look really dry and crunchy, it's going to happen to me. This is quite cushiony and slippy on the lip, so it doesn't go really crunchy. It settles into the lip lines a little bit, but all in all, a pretty flattering lip formula for dry lips like mine, FYI. I want to try another shade. Yes, I'm going to roll. Let's do Clapback. So this is like a black and teal almost, so it's vampy, but it's not your usual vamp. It's a strange one because you think it wouldn't be wearable. I would totally wear this out of the house. Although it does kind of do you do get a bit of butthole. That's inevitable. All right, let's do a little bit of a recap. So the products that I was most impressed by, the Fenty lipsticks, I've filmed the intro now and I've also made myself a cup of tea and it hasn't really set down. It's not like a liquid lipstick, right? And I like that. I like that finish. I wasn't sold on this eyeshadow palette as I was applying, but I must say I love the look that I've come up with. I love this color combo. It's really doing things to me. So I've got to say I really did enjoy that. I'm going to play around with it a little bit more. The Natasha Denona top coats I think I would prefer on a bare lid. The Sisley Double Tenseur Primer, I'm going to have to get back to you on this one because I didn't see miraculous things on first application, but I'm willing to test it a little bit more for that price point. I do also really enjoy the Charlotte Tilbury Bronze and Blush Glow. If you're a blush lover, I think this will be very practical for you. If I had to pick between the two, I'd probably still go for the Filmstar Bronze and Glow because I love highlight. This Becca powder, what a disaster. Don't bake with it, but if you want to dust it over the entire face for a little bit of glow and a little bit of warmth, very nice. And then the Tom Ford pencils I will revisit in a video coming to a YouTube near you I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, let me know in the comments section down below. Like, would you like to see more kind of new makeup first impressions videos from me? Also, I completely forgot to mention this. I had my hair done, obvs. My hair is like a cotton candy pink. I love it, I love it. Every time like I swish and I see like a little bit of pink, it makes me so happy. And I know how trivial that sounds, but you know, just a little bit of pink in my life just makes me so happy. I had it done at Edwards & Co, which is like the place that I always go to get my hair cut, colored, styled. And I did try to style it in the same way that they did. Failed miserably because Karima can't do hair. I really love it. I'm so happy. I hope you're having a wonderful day, whatever it is that you're up to. If you would like to see a little bit more of me, maybe, come say hello to me on Instagram at Karima McKimmie. I'm active there every day. Yeah, I shall speak to you very soon. Bye.